Hey everybody, it's Hannah. I'm back in the kitchen tonight making dinner, and you probably know my MO by now. I look for really flavorful foods that don't take a ton of time in the kitchen and can simplify my life as much as possible. So tonight I'm going to be making toasted ravioli in the air fryer that just came back September 1st, so I'm super excited about that. I'm starting with frozen ravioli. This is cheese ravioli, and I'm going to use the largest size of our micro cookers. So I'm going to fill this with water, or I'm going to put all of the ravioli inside, and then I'm going to cover them with water and place them into the microwave for about 5 minutes. I'll join you back after I do that. Okay, so these are frozen. Remember, they're frozen. I went ahead and placed that on. The 3-quart has a special lid that helps with steaming, and then also you can drain out of it as well when we're all done. Okay, so these guys are almost all fully cooked. They're not real hot, but they are not frozen anymore. So these are, what I'm gonna do is just continue to use the micro cooker as my bowl. Okay, so I'm gonna line up here. There's some light. Okay, so I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil, in it goes. And then I'm going to use 3 tablespoons Italian breadcrumbs. Doing my dishes back there. Okay. So these are our adjustable, I'm just gonna coat them the best I can. These are our adjustable measuring spoons, and actually, if you spend $80 this month, you can get those for free. Okay. So this is my favorite utensil in the kitchen, and it is the mix and scraper. I shouldn't say favorite, but one of. They come in 3 different sizes. So this guy in the middle is probably what I use the most, and it has that little well in the middle. They all have that same well. This guy right here is magic, and you can see how he is so little and perfect for scraping those tiny jobs. For this, I'm probably just gonna grab the large one. And then I'm just gonna toss, whoops, that guy fell out. So I'm just gonna toss the crust, the Parmesan, or not Parmesan, the breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs. I might add a little bit more just because I think that we'll like it. So I'm gonna add an extra one. Extra tablespoon of those breadcrumbs. All right, we'll get those fully coated. Mama. All right, next step is I'm gonna put these on top of the trays. So it comes with 3 trays. I'm just gonna spread those out. I've already used, actually I didn't. We're gonna spray a little bit of oil just in case onto the tray. Okay, everything's nicely laid out, and I try to get them as flat as possible on the trays. So I already have some garlic bread in there that I'm gonna cook at the same time. So we eat garlic bread with about everything. It's gonna go on the bottom, and then I'm gonna place 1 ravioli in the middle and 1 ravioli on top. These cook for 8 minutes, and halfway through it's going to beep at me, and I'm gonna go ahead and change my, it's gonna beep, so I'm gonna go ahead and change my, oh, I thought I would move my camera, but it looks like it's gonna fall off. Okay, so here with my air fryer, I'm just gonna turn it to air fry, and it has a custom setting. I'm gonna bring that down to 8. When it gets to 4 minutes, it's gonna beep at me, and I'm gonna rotate my trays, and then I'm gonna go another 4 minutes there as well. Start her up. Okay, so I just took them out of the air fryer, and I think what it meant when it said to rotate the trays is that to move the bottom one up and the top one down. So I rotated them to where they would be even from front to back, but I should have rotated them top to bottom. So I'll show you the ones that are on top look very nice, crusted over. There's some good sound coming there. But I went ahead and put the other ones back in for a couple minutes on the top rack because they weren't quite crispy. So just note that when you move them, when you rotate them, you move them from top to bottom and you switch the trays. So the ones on the top get a little more crispy. Okay, since half of these are done and the other half are not done, this gave me a really good opportunity to use my insulated serving bowls, and this is gonna keep them warm. It actually keeps them warm for up to 2 hours, but this is gonna keep them warm while the other ones are cooking. So let me show you. Okay, it looks like the other ones are done in there. I'll pull the tray just so you can see. Oh yeah, good, nice brown color. I like our garlic bread too. So I'm gonna pull those out. I've already, we like to dip. So I just put some marinara sauce in here. Homemade or store-bought, whatever, store-bought, whatever your preference there. So we're gonna eat, they're gonna go to baseball practice. I have a meeting later, so this is a perfect dinner tonight just to have less mess quickly as possible and to get things on the table. Thanks for joining me.